The top.
Hey, Stacey,
Oh,
we just pressed record on the conversation. We need to bring the folks in to today's discussion, which
okay.
is we're frustrated,
A little bit.
frustrated, and you're kind of getting down on yourself. You're like, girl, get it together. Get it together. You said one area of focus that you have is to make sure you're getting enough vegetables, right? What else do we add to that in terms of how you plan to get it together?
Water.
Hmm.
Because I've already started to build some momentum in that, and it's something I know I can do easily, and I need the small wins. So we'll do that. And the last 2 weeks, I've done a really great job with movement. So I want to keep that going as well. And I want to just, if you think that's okay to do, I'd like to stick with those three things and just see where it takes me.
Okay.
But I
I
also want
moved
you
you
to
to my other
tell
screen.
me, like, tell me too, like, if I need to, how I am. I don't always push myself hard enough. And so if you think I need to do more, I want you to tell me.
Mm. What if I said I wanted you to do less?
Huh. I would be surprised by that. Um, I guess because how am I going to make progress if I'm doing less than I'm already doing and I'm not really seeing progress with what I'm doing?
There's a big hairy monster potentially in the room.
Okay.
Stress.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about stress. Have you been experiencing stress over the past couple of weeks?
Yes.
Okay. How would you rate your stress over the past couple of weeks?
I'd say it's been fluctuating between like a 5 and a 9 for the past couple
Okay.
weeks,
Are you
unless I'm
comfortable sharing?
sleeping. Then I'm
Oh,
at a 0.
okay.
Ugh,
We're stressed and potentially also having sleep issues. So hold that back here, okay?
okay.
Are you comfortable sharing what causes the stress to be a 9 sometimes?
Um, yes, I am.
Okay.
My father is living with us. He had a stroke in November. He is um got his own stuff going on, which I struggle to not totally make my own, but I am responsible for his care. So um he's been struggling. Last weekend we had quite a day. And I think today I'm feeling from all of that from last weekend because it's taken him a while to get back a little bit to his normal self, but he's not. I see him declining. Um, I have to be able to, or I would like to be able to um, ha have feelings about that, but then be able to like, okay, I've felt that, and now I can move forward from that. But I kind of love to hold on to things, so I'm struggling with that. And I have a teenage son who's on the spectrum, and he has had a very teenagey week in his behavior this week. And just again, being a mom and wanting to be able to ensure that your child is going to be safe, content, and not do stupid stuff, and just living in the reality that that isn't an option. They're going to do their stupid stuff, and repercussions can be serious, but thankfully they weren't this time. Again, I love to hold on to things and ruminate, and I'm trying not to do that so much. but it's a work in progress.
Where are you holding your stress?
And my neck and shoulders.
It's kind of like, let's do some
Yeah.
of these.
Yeah.
Work some of that out, right? No, like right now. Like right now.
Okay, do it.
Do some
Got
of
it.
this.
It hurts. But
Do some
yeah,
of this.
uh, I even sit with my shoulders up. Yeah.
Okay. It's a lot.
Yep.
It's a lot. And it's been a lot
It has.
for some months. And you've named that you have felt overwhelmed more than once. We talk weekly. You said that more than once in the past several months. This is a lot. How do you feel like you're attending to your stress? What are you doing for your stress?
Um, when I'm doing well, I'm moving more,
Okay.
and it is extremely helpful. And when I let it overwhelm me, I sit and think about how stressed I am. Um, I also make lists and include stuff I've already accomplished so I can check it off and let that propel me forward. That also helps. Um, I try to do fun. Like tonight, it was my birthday yesterday. I got pickleball paddles. So two of my sons and my husband and I are going to go play pickleball when my husband gets off work. So that'll be fun. um, and trying to throw that in between getting stuff done for class and whatever else.
What about the food? Does the stress impact how you eat?
Thankfully, no, not as much anymore. I do think that's something I've been able to get under control. Um, the thought never even really crosses my mind. uh, yeah, I'm proud of myself for that. I know you like me to point those things out.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. What about your sleep? How does the stress influence how you sleep?
I sleep terribly. um, in the summer, it's a little better because I can, since I'm a teacher, I kind of work on my own schedule. So I can sleep in a little bit, but I'm up in anywhere from an hour 45 to 2.5 hours every night, on and off, waking up. Um, I recently read that if you hum, you can fall back asleep easier. So I've been trying that. Kind of works. Um, yeah, my sleep is not great.
Do I have you on magnesium?
No, I have not tried that.
Okay. I want to make sure you have the link, okay?
Yes. Is that
And while
something that causes you to feel like when you wake up in the morning, do you feel like groggy or anything from that? No, okay. Okay.
what about 3, 2, 1?
What's 3, 2, 1?
Ooh, 3, 2, 1 sleep strategy. You ready?
Yep.
3 hours before bed, no more food. So we're done eating 3 hours before bed. Is that
Okay.
pretty? That feels about right? Thinking about your
Yep.
eating schedule. Okay. 3 hours before bed, no more food. 2 hours before bed, no more liquid. That
Okay.
way we're not waking up to use the bathroom in the night.
Okay.
Okay. 1 hour before bed, the hardest one, no more screens.
Yeah, that one is tough because I
Tell me
usually do
about your screen
homework.
time.
Well, I usually do homework after my youngest goes to bed. So I often will do homework until I'm like, oh, I gotta get to bed. You know?
And what time are you forcing yourself to sleep?
Usually no later than 10 because
But
I
the
don't have to
screen
sleep
has been
well.
on. Yeah. The screen has been on up until that time.
Yep.
Okay. This week, I have a piece of homework for you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to practice forcing yourself off, turn off, right?
Okay.
At 9:30. That
Okay.
means screens off, TVs off, phone elsewhere, off. Give yourself 30 minutes to begin the wind down process to relax. Allow your body to magnesium supporting this, releasing the melatonin, lowering your body temperature, slowing down your heart rate. Allow yourself to turn off, right?
Okay.
30 minutes before bed, homework assignment, part one. Okay. And let me kind of explain why. We
Is that
have,
when
and
I
I'm sure
would
you
take,
go ahead.
sorry. Is
Go
that
ahead.
when I would take the magnesium then at 9:30
No. Take your magnesium with dinner. Okay.
with dinner? Okay.
Take magnesium with dinner. I text you the link.
Okay.
And I'm sure you've seen this before, this quadrant in terms of importance and urgency. You've seen this before, right?
No.
Oh,
No.
all right. Everything that we do is on a spectrum of importance and on a spectrum of urgency. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When we think about how we spend our attention and how we manage our stress, it's important to spend time doing things that are both urgent and important. Okay.
Okay.
So let's talk about things that are not urgent or important. Give me one. I know you have one right on the top of your mind. Not urgent, not important. Give me one right now.
Um, being on my phone.
Phone is the last thing that we do, right? It's even if we don't pick up the phone that day, it's not urgent nor is it important. Okay. Email, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not urgent or important. Not urgent and also important would be like budget, right?
Okay.
Not urgent, but important. Urgent, but not important. News, right?
Yeah.
Urgent and important are definitely like things you have to do for work and things you have to do mostly for, school, for your
Mm-hmm.
degree. Sometimes family is on this spectrum, depends on what they want.
Yeah.
But I want you to start defining what is urgent and important that I need to stop what I'm doing right now to treat like an emergency. What do I need to treat like an emergency? Because this starts to help us sort our stressors. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to your list of things that you need to attend to, the majority of the things that you need to attend to need to come from this list, right?
Yeah.
And not allowing these little creepy crawly things to sneak their way in. For this and making time, strategic time, maybe this is something you only do on Sundays, right? Grocery, right? Meal plan. Important, not urgent. Things that will help me long term. Scheduling workouts. When you think about, I'm sorry about my awful handwriting. When you think about your time, things that you allow to stress you out, things that you allow to take your attention. I want you to begin to sort them in this manner. Okay. Hey.
Yes. His level of urgency and importance is much different than
See?
mine. Yes.
Right. Okay. So back to the beginning of the conversation in terms of frustration. What's urgent and important is your sleep. Put that on the list. I got to make sure I'm getting quality sleep. What's urgent and important is my stress. I have to make sure that I'm keeping my heart rate down so that I can show up in all these other areas of my life. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll check in on this stuff this upcoming week, right? As you start to sort. Where does this fall? And attending your time and attention to those things, attending your creativity to those things. Okay. Checking on that stuff next week. I sent
Okay.
you the link to the magnesium, so you'll have that to start to support the sleep. You can definitely order it on Amazon. It looks like it's on sale right now. But if you have
Bonus.
if you have like a vitamin shop or something like that, that'd be a great place to get it from as well. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shoulders down.
Okay.
Okay.
Next week we check in.
Yes.
Managing stress, getting enough sleep, and seeing how that cascades into everything else that's urgent and important. All right.
Yes.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Stacey, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You're proud of yourself.
I am.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. So we'll touch base next week. If you need me, you know where to find me, okay?
I do. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Talk to you
All right.
soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye. That was cool.